Hey, Joe.
Joe, has we shown up on Facebook yet?
Yep, just got Facebook.
Okay, awesome.
I don't have the live yet.
Okay. And just keep showing people around. I'm still struggling with the end event setup. There we go. No. Good connection.
Show them your stash.
Yeah, show people my stash. It's good.
It's a fleece from Fleece Cone.
Okay. So what happened was I didn't save the event, so I'm hoping that's it. Work Studio Shopify. Okay, yeah, we should be good to go now. Yep. I'm so sorry, everybody. That's my fault. It was my mistake. And now I think we got it fixed so we can get on with our live. Anyway, I think we're live. Are we live on Facebook, Joe, too?
Yep.
Good. And thanks for your patience. Gosh, what a boring little introduction that we had. Deanne, doing technical stuff. But anyway, I hope I'll make it up to you because today I'm doing something really beautiful here with my rug. As you know, I've been working on this rug for over a month now, I think. I think we've done about 4 episodes on it. And I want you to know that I really like to work with some really fine yarns sometimes. And people sort of look at these yarns and they think, these are no good for rug hooking. But I find, like, this is a merino stream. It's not as fine as a sock yarn, but it's fairly fine. And I have chosen to outline my birds for this rug. In this really natural taupey color, and it's got a little tiny bit of mauve in it, and it's a little more difficult to work with. And I've always said that even though some yarns are a little bit more difficult to work with, or maybe they don't have as much body, they're worth it because you get this really nice effect from them. And I always said that with cloths too. Like, a lot of people didn't like to use thin cloths, but I used to like to use thin cloths when I could get them and cut them really, really wide. So let's see what this is. So Mary and Terry are doing our recordings today because Angela and Lorna are both, they're both working from home. So I missed them, but I'm really glad that Terry's here because we were having a little water problem, and she was helping with that. So that's pretty important.
I was being Carol Burnett today.
You were being Carol Burnett. Yeah, that was all right.
Some people won't know who that is, I suppose.
I think our crowd will have a good idea who Carol Burnett is. So Now what I'm going to do is, so when I'm outlining these birds, you'll see I'm using 2 loops at once. And you know, it's like we could do a course on outlining. When do you outline this? Like people say, when do you outline and when don't you outline? If it was just that simple, it would be so great if I could tell you, don't outline this and do outline that. I mean, it really depends on the effect that you want in your rug of an item and how you want it to stand out and if you want it to have an outline. But then there's things like, when you think about outlining, there's things like what you outline with, what color you outline with. So there's just, to me, outlining is one of the things that makes rug hooking kind of graphic. And it's one of the good things about outlining is that you can use your outline to sort of show like the background from the foreground, you know, and to sort of highlight different areas. So now I'm going to get in here. This has a lot. You can see I've drawn and then drawn over. So all I have left to do is this sky. However, the sky is as big as some of my other rugs, or maybe bigger. So when you say you don't have much left to do, or only have left the sky to do, well, let's see.
The live website is saying chat's disabled.
The chat's disabled?
On the live.
Oh, well, I can fix that right away. Do you want to let me in there or no? Maybe we'll just leave that for today. The chat's disabled on the website. I'll fix that next week. I think we'll just let it go. If you want to chat with us, you can email us, or there we go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think we'll just let that go now. I don't think I better try and fix that right now, because I think... So sorry about that, you guys. The chat's disabled on the website. When I went in and fixed it, I probably copied the wrong chat embed code, so I'm sorry about that. But I hope you can see us on the website. Oh, look at that. Sometimes it's just going along so smooth.
When you said that this sometimes is more difficult, what happens? What is it that makes it difficult?
What?
This thin yarn or...
Well, it's slippery,
Okay.
right? And it's harder to... Sometimes when you're using thinner yarns, they're a little bit harder to catch. But I just find that if I don't have any thin yarns in my rug, everything kind of looks the same, you know?
Right.
And I just kind of like that. I don't know. I just... Like, big yarns add a lot of body to the work, but thin yarns add a lot of detail. So what else does it do? What else? You know, the other thing about thin yarns is it takes way longer, right? To fill up an area than if you were using a really thick yarn, or even like a Briggs & Little. Here we go. So sorry about the chat code on the website, but I can still ask you some questions, and those of you who are watching us on Facebook or on Instagram can comment. A lot of times, one of the things we know is that most people watch after they come home after work. So a lot of you, so the question, and I always like to have a question for everybody. So the question is today to tell us about a rug that you made that was about love, because February, of course, is Valentine's month, and one of our challenges on DFS Social, one of our challenges, or the challenge on DFS Social this month, because Kathy likes to do something each month, is to ask you to post your rugs that are about love in any way. So either you made it for someone that you love, could be for a partner or a grandchild, or could be that you it was an expression of love. It was maybe about a place you love, anything to do with love. And we're letting you define that because we want to see, and you don't have to make a special rug for it. If you already made a rug and gave it to someone, you can use that rug. And so you can join DFS Social right at the front page of hookingrugs.com. It's up in the left-hand corner. I'm just loving the shapes of these birds. Look what simple shapes they are. They're so beautiful.
They are.
Yeah, I'm really happy with them. So that's our challenge for February at Deanne Fitzpatrick Studio, is to post the rugs that have anything to do with love. So they can be heart rugs, but they can be like the rug I posted was the two women sort of riding the wave of friendship, you know. That to me was a rug very much about love. And I know the woman who bought it loves it. She was very happy when she bought it. So that's what I'm asking you today. And what have I been working on? Well, I worked from home most of the week and just really digging into Design School Level 2, working on that. And Angela is working from home, and she is working on getting the Iris course up and running. Iris is across the bay. We've had a lot of people join us for the Irises, and we're getting down now to the last weekend when you can join and get the sale price after this weekend. I think after Monday, the price goes up significantly on some of the items. Like I know the course right now, if you buy the course now, it's $99, but it's only on sale until February 7th, which is on Monday. So if you're thinking about joining, join now, and you can save some money on that if you're thinking about joining. It's a step-by-step course, so it's really a great course for beginners or intermediate rug hookers, because we show you every little step of the way of making the Irises rug. And it's you can do it as a triptych or a diptych, and we talk a lot about the making of triptychs and diptychs. And you've been packing quite a few of them, haven't you, Mary?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Lots going out.
Lots going out, yeah. And some people are just buying the pattern in the course and using their own stash of wool. And some people are buying the whole kit. But you can do it either way, or you can just buy the course if you want. But please join us. So Angela's working at home from that. And so is Lorna.
I
Okay.
have a lady here on Instagram that wants to know how you clean your handmade rugs. Ivy.
Ivy, how do you clean your handmade rugs? Well, traditionally, Ivy, what people did was they put them face down in the snow. That's what was done. Or you would use spot clean them with a gentle cloth. You would treat it just like you would any sort of hand knotted rug. You have to be gentle with them and careful. What I do sometimes is, you know, some people hang them on the line and just let the wind blow at them. Yeah. But traditionally putting them face down on a fresh snow was what people did.
And if you're in Nova Scotia, there's plenty of it.
Oh my goodness. Were they really calling for a lot of snow again this weekend, you guys?
30 to 50 centimeters. Deanne.
Wow.
I don't know where we're going to put it all.
I don't know either. It's
Snowbanks.
good that it rained today because we got rid of some of it. But we're going to have, that's going to be a lot of snow. But, you know, there's always that possibility that we'll end up getting rain. I always say that, but then it never happens lately.
You're optimistic. Cup half full.
So yeah, what rugs have you made that sort of are about someone you love or about a place you love? Just maybe you can just look through your rugs and find, you know, a story of love in them, and then tell us that story. We're interested. It's fun. I go on DFS Social most days and have a look and see what's going on. And it's a place where I can comment on your rugs if you want. Oh my gosh, I'm happy with this. So now I'm going to go out and I'm going to show you some little rugs that I have made out there. And talk to Joe a little bit. Now, a lot of you bought the Ocean Blues collection, and so we made some more, if you want some more. Are you reading at home now, Terry? Are you reading anything any good?
I am. I just finished The Heart is a Lonesome, it's by Carson McClary.
Yeah.
The Heart is a Lonesome Hunter.
Okay.
It was-
McCullough? No, McClary. I don't know. Yeah, it's a famous book, isn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Somebody gave it to me.
Was it good?
It was different from what I'm used to reading.
Yeah.
But it was good. It was,
The Heart is a Lonely Hunter?
yeah. And now I've started another one that by the same author as Beer Town.
Oh, yeah. You like
And
that book, Beer Town.
I really did.
Yeah.
So I've got another one by that fellow. And I know there's lots of people out there who knew who the author was because they posted it last time I was on here. But
Right,
I don't
Frederick.
Kaufman? Or
I can't
Kauf-
remember either. We're not much help to him.
yeah, sorry, buddy.
Yeah, but someone else could post it if they know who it is.
Yeah, and you'll get them, Mary, if you. Anyway, I just started that last night, so can't comment on whether or not it's good.
Yeah, what are you reading, Terry? What are you reading, Mary?
Right now, you brought me a book today that I'm excited to read.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. So you're going to start that.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Are you reading?
I am reading Ann Tyler,
Oh,
The Clock Dance. Okay. What am I going to do here now? I'm going to bring in my blues, I think. And I'm excited about this blue. And we do have this on the website. I think, Joe, was this one on the website? The Aurora Borealis?
it's not.
The new one is called, it's not Aurora Borealis. How did you find that? It is on the website.
It is. Can you check the name? Because that will, I don't want to frustrate people. But we're having trouble. We were having trouble finding our big merino in Aurora Borealis. So we did this big soft sister in Aurora Borealis. I think it's called soft sister. I don't know. Joe's going to check. But I'm going to start bringing in some blues here now. And I'm going with quite a light blue. But it's got a little bit of pale green and a little bit of mauve in it. Oh, I just love the way that's coming up. Isn't that nice?
It's very pretty.
Oh, it's so pretty. So soft.
And now you can see the contrast between the two textures when they're right next
You
to each other like
can,
that.
can't you? You can really see, Terry was saying now, you can really see the contrast between the two textures. And that's why you want to have some yarns that are rather thin.
Oh yeah, that looks really pretty.
Really.
Frederick Backman.
Frederick
The author.
Backman is the
There,
author. Thank
Kaufman,
you.
Backman, ugh,
Yeah.
I was off.
We have trouble remembering his name, poor guy. And his books are good though. I read
They
Bear
really
Town.
are.
Yeah. Yeah, and I really liked it.
So this is Briggs Nova Skies. Oh, no, it's
Well,
not.
no,
It's
this
dyed.
is
It's not.
I think maybe Summer Sky or one of our sky blues that we've done. It looks like I think it might have been, I'm not really sure about this one. Getting that light blue in here now. Oh, I just love when they blend together so nicely. Just feels so right. Now it's really tempting to just keep adding all the new blues because I have all these different blues. These are from our Tri Blue collection, these little ones here. It's really tempting to just, open every one of them, but you have to be patient and you have to stick with one color sometimes for 2 or 3 strands. That's important, so that you're not always changing color. Joe, did you find it? And what's it called? It's a surprise for me, he said. Do you want
Trying to
to
read it had to be called something else, so we named it that.
the pond?
The Pond at Dawn.
The pond at dawn, and it's Big Softy. Oh, well, to me, it still looks like, why couldn't we have an Aurora Borealis in a different yarn?
Wasn't as vibrant.
Oh, he didn't think it was as vibrant. Well, maybe not.
Wasn't the colors weren't as vibrant as in the big merino?
Yeah, it's a different yarn, so every wool takes things differently, right? So we just have to, so this is the Pond at Dawn, and it's Big Softy. Well,
It's kind of like when the sun's coming up at the base of the pond.
yes,
'Cause
I
you
can
have the
see that.
Greens and the lily flowers, and the purple's just coming out.
Okay.
It seemed like a good segue into warmer weather thoughts.
Oh my gosh, I know. We are having a bit of a long winter. There's no doubt about it.
It could always be worse.
It could always be worse, Mary. You're right.
Days are getting longer.
The days are
Yeah.
getting longer, and the mornings start earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not as dark in the mornings. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh, I feel like I want another one of these in here. Just a strand of it. And that's the other thing. Like when you start a strand, you don't have to finish the whole thing. Like you can just put a little touch of it in there. And then cut it. And go somewhere else with it. I know that's like a simple little trick. But gosh, it's just, it's important, you know? Just these little things. You kind of feel like, oh, that's in my hand, so I got to finish it. And I feel that way too. So what's for supper, Mary?
You know what? I think maybe the kids and I'll order pizza tonight.
Oh, you're ordering out.
I think I'm feeling.
You're feeling like you're not cooking. What about you, Terry? What are you cooking for supper?
I'm gonna be like the new color. It's a surprise.
Well, I got some beautiful haddock at Sobeys, and last night I made like fish and chips with it, and I have 4 pieces left, and I didn't take it for my lunch, so I'm making fish burgers and I'm putting cheese on it, mayonnaise. Oh, it's going to be good. And this is light blue curly locks now in here.
We had fish for supper, haddock for supper last night. It was so good.
It was so thick. The pieces were like, that's the key to good fish, right? The pieces are nice and thick, I think. And
Yes.
I pan fried it. I used a little bit too much oil, but it wasn't greasy. I just had a lot of oil left over. And Robert said, save it. I said, I don't think I want to save the fish oil, right? And he said Hibbert's, which was the takeout in Amherst from 40 years ago. He said they use the same oil forever. And I'm thinking, I don't think that's good advice, Robert. Save your fish oil. I mean, wouldn't a house stink if you saved your fish oil? I think so. Anyway, so
Oh, you put a lid on it.
put a lid on it. Yeah,
Extra
maybe. Put a
flavor.
lid on it. Instead, I put a lid on him. That's not very good. Not saving the fish oil. No way. He won't like this show. But I think like I do save my oil from like potato when I'm making French fries. I save my oil from that. Do you guys?
Huh.
Do you ever fry potatoes?
I don't.
I don't either.
Oh, so you don't save your oil?
Don't have any oil to say. Yeah, I don't deep fry anything or fry. I just
Well, I just
bake.
pan fry. Oh, you just bake everything.
Yeah.
Oh no, I just pan fry like in a like a shallow fry. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is coming out so nice. So I suppose you want to see the white, but I don't think I'm going to put the white in today. I think I'm just going to wait. I'm sorry, you guys. I just feel like I got to get my blue. See, now this is all too. It's so nice, but there's something missing. Something missing. Something missing. Now we got to find out what's missing. Let's see what's missing here. Let's see if this is missing. Never really know.
Annette Pepper is
Yes.
wondering what colors, yarns would you suggest for lupins? Her next rug, she wants to do lupins, and she feels the same about them as you do about your irises.
Oh, that's really nice. Well, I think a lot of the iris colors that we used in the irises, like those deep purples, but in the lupins, you're going to want some nice medium pink and even some coral, Annette. So if you Google those colors like purple, pink, and coral on our website, in the search part of our website, up they'll come. Everything that we have in those colors. I can't tell you the exact names. What do you think, Terry? You're thinking, oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Isn't it something?
Yeah.
What a change that is, eh?
Yeah.
What a big difference it makes.
It really did.
And you wouldn't think that, would you? You think, oh.
Well, when you pulled it out, I thought, well, that's not going to be any different, Dean. But it really is.
But really, as beautiful as this yarn was, the two of them together,
Yeah.
over and over, with a little bit of curly locks, it was getting a bit insipid. Like it was flat, and it needed a dash of something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the purple in this is really picking up with the lines. So, Annette, if you wanted to know exactly the names of those yarns, what colors, I'm sure Joe could pick out the names and give them to you if you just email us. And if you ever want to know something like that, just email me at info@hookingrugs, and then I'll forward it to Joe. Joe will give us. Well, it took us about 5 minutes to get we were about 5 minutes late coming on because I made a mistake in something or other, the embed code, and on the website, and then I forgot to do the chat embed code. And the first time I came on, we were all sideways. That wasn't really fun, was it, Terry? No, that felt odd. I felt like really askew. and I, you know what I hate about this? Is that Angela and Lorna weren't here, and now they're going to be like,
They can't live without
they
us.
can't live without us.
Their heads
Not
are going to
Terry
swell.
and Deanne and Mary, they just messed it all up. That's what they're going to be saying. They're home saying that now.
Yeah.
Right? They're home now saying that, aren't they? Do you think?
Oh,
Laughing.
yes.
Yep.
Yeah, they're laughing.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's true. We need Lorna and Angela. Come back.
Come back, right? Come back. That's the story. Just come back and see us. Give me a hand. Alrighty. So, those of you who bought the Sky Blue package, you guys are on your way with this.
I cannot believe the amount of blues that have been shipped out over the last few days.
Isn't it
It's-
something?
Yeah.
Mary said she can't believe the amount of blues that's been shipped out of here in the last few days. It's because it's a color. That's the color we run out of. You know,
Yeah.
like a skein of coral yarn will do you sometimes for, 3 or 4 rugs, but you can use a whole bunch in. So I don't know now. No, I still really like this. I think I might open this one. I don't know. What's this called, Joe? Do you know? It's like a 3-ply, a 4-ply.
Blue bonnet.
It's Blue Bonnet, is it? I don't know how he knows this stuff. I guess he's handling it every day, aren't you, Joe?
It gets thrown at me every day.
It gets thrown at him every day. Who's thrown it at you, Joe?
Terry.
Terry. Not nice, Terry.
Broad shoulders. You got to have broad
Gotta
shoulders.
have broad shoulders to work here.
And a good arm.
And a good arm, yeah. I'm going to add the blue bonnet in because I think it's going to really, I like the thickness. So this is just a 3rd texture now. Oh, wait, now 1, 2, 3. This is a 4th. Wait, no, that's the same texture as that. So, yeah, and the curly locks. We put a tiny bit of curly locks in there, too. So there we go. So I wonder what are you guys all cooking for supper tonight out there? Bet there's some goodies coming through. Sometimes now when I meet somebody and they watch the show, they'll ask me what I'm having for supper. Because they know, I'm sincerely interested in what people eat for lunch and supper. It's like, sometimes it gives me an idea. So yeah, sometimes I'll run into someone and they'll say, what are you cooking for supper? It's so cute.
One of the rugs for love,
Yes.
Annette's Pepper, has said that she made one for, I made one for my girlfriend. It will be a gift. Oh, maybe I shouldn't be reading that.
Oh, maybe not.
Based on a picture that she had posted when she met her birth sister for the first time 2 years ago.
Oh.
She went to Newfoundland to meet her.
Oh, wow. Annette, you're going to have to post that for us on DFS Social. We need to see that.
Oh.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
that
What
is
a
a
keepsake
beautiful
that'll be.
story.
Somebody
Yeah.
always wants to try to make us cry.
Yeah, it's true. Tender hearts. But that is a tender story. It's a
That
beautiful story,
is.
Annette. Yeah. Okay. So you guys can see that I'm quite into this today.
Ooh, someone's having shepherd's pie. Janet Munn.
Janet Munn's
How
having
far
shepherd's
away
pie.
is Janet?
Ooh. And Jennifer Brennan is having corned beef, cabbage, and veggies.
Oh, Jennifer's not that far
No,
away.
she's
No,
not.
she's not. We can be there in time.
Her husband played a song for her on the radio today.
Aw.
He's made a request, and it was beautiful.
It's too nice. Isn't that beautiful?
Nice.
Ah. Okay.
Hope you heard it, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Thai shrimp.
Ooh.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay. Now this is a third one from the blues collection that I added in.
Oh,
Okay.
Annette already posted it just before the live.
Oh, you did. Oh, awesome. I'll see it after the live,
Perfect.
Annette. Thank you.
And Jennifer said supper's at 6:30.
God love her.
Be quite a shock. We all showed up on the doorstep.
Boy, she's so gracious she'd take us. God love her. Okay. Oh, look at these blues, you guys. So don't be afraid to dart something unexpected in your sky, like this pale green here, you know? Just go for it. Like, just, you know, don't think sky's blue, gotta be blue. Okay.
And Pelton J has invited you to come to Ontario for some tacos.
I'm catching a plane.
Dinner's gonna be late.
I haven't made tacos in ages.
I haven't either, and I told the kids I was going to.
Oh, Mary.
I know.
Mary has young children. She's gotta get the taco stuff out.
Yeah.
Yeah. They would love that. They're not babies, but they're two teenagers. Are they good eaters?
They are good eaters. Yeah.
Okay.
They were raised to eat what was put in front of them.
They were.
Same way I was raised.
Yeah, well, that's it. Okay. Okay. Take that. I'm gonna take one more of this. Actually, I'm gonna take one of this and keep moving this.
Do you know what all those colors together remind me of?
What?
You know when you go to the car wash and that
Oh.
my kids call it the bubble gum soap comes across the
No, I didn't
window?
know that. Do they do that?
Yeah.
Aw.
It's all those colors.
I gotta outline this bird because he's kind of getting in the way. And then I'm gonna go out and show you what we got for you today. What's interesting?
We're at 34 minutes.
We're at 34 minutes. Oh my gosh, usually I'm so good at knowing.
But you know what? The first 5 minutes didn't count, so.
Yeah, that's true. The first 5 minutes were kind of a, yeah. They were the, where's Lorna? Where's Angela? We're struggling here. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so let's see what we got today. Joe brought us in something. So we have this beautiful yarn here, which is called Dawn, the Pond at Dawn, and it's Big Softy. And then the one thing I want to show you is that we still have some of Angie's. I just want to show you this again because it's really gorgeous. This is, what's this collection called, Joe?
The Ocean Collection.
This is the Ocean Collection. So we've got a big, beautiful blue multi and a 3-ply, and then we have 3 4-plies. Now these could be deep skies as well. I love this color. This is a color that I use a lot of, and I've used it in all my oceans, including the iris, the irises rug that's out front now. And then, so this is our Ocean Collection, and we still have some left if you want them. They're 5, there's 5, and then this is a 4-ply. So you get a 3-ply and a 4-ply, and they're all hand dyed by Angie in the studio. They smell great. So I'm going to try and walk you guys out. Oh, this one is, no, that's going to be for a special wool box coming up. So now, I'm going to tell you all about wool box next week, but we're going to be making some changes in wool box. We're going to be doing a lot more yarn in wool box and less cloth. So a lot of people have been asking for that. Let's see if we can take them out to see where we hung the irises. We moved them. Sometimes we might be getting cut off now, you guys, so because the Wi-Fi changes. So we're just gonna walk you out through the dye kitchen. We're still good, are we?
Still good.
So far.
Still good so far.
Yeah.
Keep coming. Gonna dye any minute. And here's our irises over